Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of Wellness Wednesday. Today's topic, we'll be talking about massages, and we're joined with a special guest, Joseph John. How are you, Joseph?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little more of what you do and what you're going to teach us during this episode?
How do I define myself? A man with so many titles. I don't know, but in particular with this one, I'm a performance specialist. I specialize in biomechanics. You might be wondering, do you know anything about biomechanics?
No,
You don't know
I'm
anything.
literally clueless. But if you said it goes with accordance of massages, I'm guessing things to do with like movement of the body.
Yes,
Yeah, something like that. Oh,
absolutely.
oh.
Yeah, I'm not a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not under the cars.
No, I'm under the body.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in a very professional way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what biomechanics obviously is, it's the movement of the human body and even the animals as well. We do analyze the movement of animals and human beings, and then there's also the side of massages. Where we get to diagnose through movement, through massages, and a little bit of nutrition as well in there. But today we're gonna be talking a lot more about massages. Yeah.
Okay, and where did this passion come from? Why did you decide to learn this? Because a lot of people don't know how the body moves. We don't know about that stuff. So
Yeah.
why?
Well, I guess the influence obviously from my background. I've got a huge background in terms of sports from primary school, high school. Up until now, I'm still involved in sports, but in a different way. But yeah, I've played a lot of sports from basketball, rugby, cricket, soccer. Yeah, so obviously understanding how elite one needs to be able to perform at that higher level, and also with the physical and mental demands of the sport itself, one has to really invest in their body and their well-being and also their optimum level to be able to play so much. So for me the influence comes from there. Up until today, man, I'm still thriving by the grace of God. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Did you play in sport?
I did, actually. I played basketball in primary throughout high school, and I was also in track.
Excuse
so
me?
I used to used to run and pass the stick,
Look
to
at
the
that
next
run.
person.
Doesn't
I
even,
know,
it's not convincing, like.
well, it's a long time ago now, so, and I never made it anywhere, so. So it's valid.
Okay.
And also, I don't think it was a passion for me, because even if I played sports, I didn't know how the body moved. I didn't know how to maximize my body. So I think that's going to be very important, this episode, for the people that
Absolutely.
do play sports.
Yeah.
So I think people like to know the importance of massages, because for me personally, it's just weird for someone to be in my personal space and just start,
What's going on
touching
here?
me. Like, does this person know what they're doing?
Yeah.
Why are they doing this to me? It's something I've never done before. So I think a lot of people like to know why. Why is it important?
Well, obviously, this is a natural way of healing. I think we've been, I guess, exposed to the market of tablets. Your medicine, but medicine comes with different, effects. Some people may not receive medication well. Some people may. I'm not dismissing that medication is necessary, but there is also a better way to do it, which is massage. It's a natural way of healing, and it's also a natural way of preventing sicknesses as well, and also making you to perform better as well on your daily demands. So I think, for me, those are the basic keywords I can say, why massage is so important.
Okay, and obviously there are types of massages. I've seen people on social media with those stones. I've seen people with the sticks. Like, what are we doing? Are we playing marimba on my body? Like, what are the types of massages? And if you can name, like, at least out of all of that, two important massages and why they're beneficial.
Yeah, obviously, when it comes to massages, we're looking at the customization of an individual. So we've got athletes, we've got a stay-at-home mom, We've got employees that are in the workplace. So obviously, we want to look at that person, and then we analyze them, see what they are doing on a daily, and then now we can be able to customize the kind of massage that they would need in order to actually meet the mental and the physical demands of what they do on a daily. But when you look at athletes, they mostly engaging into your pre-workout massages. They could get into activation massage, which could be a sports massage, can be cupping just to activate their muscles. And then there's a bit of deep tissue there as well. And then some soft tissue after some games or even practice. So the customization is what we get to look into when we're catering for different people. But everyone is an athlete. Yeah, you could be a stay-at-home mom. You are still an athlete because you are performing a duty somewhere there. You are picking up couches. I know some ladies will be like, I don't have the strength to do that, but I've seen
them
yeah,
doing
you see
a
them
lot
picking
of
up something.
things.
You're picking up a bucket, you're picking up something. So you need a massage that is catered for you to actually meet those physical demands of you, of what you do on a daily. Yeah.
What's your favorite type of massage?
For what I do, I like deep tissue.
Tissue.
Yeah, I like to add on some cupping there as well. Right now, as we in winter right now, I'm loving some hot stone, you know, because I this is my lifestyle. I don't wanna have any excuse of saying I can't get a massage right now because of the weather. So I'm not influenced by the weather. I'm just continuing right now, venturing into hot stone. I do that even in summer, but now that I'm in winter, I like it more because it's giving that fire on my back, just keeping
I can
it
imagine.
burning as
I
well,
think
eh?
that's something I'll definitely try. I think I'll try to book an appointment next week for a hot stone.
For a hot stone.
For a hot stone. We should book appointments for a hot stone.
Yeah. Even you at home.
You should book an appointment for a hot stone.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course, a person for the first time like me.
Yeah.
But look, I'm saying I want to do a hot stone already. But for a person that comes for the first time, first time is it done? Like I come, I get my massage, I'm feeling good, or is there something that people have to constantly keep on doing, or
yeah, like I said earlier on, this is a lifestyle. It's not something that you do occasionally. Some people are doing this on their birthdays, which is once in a year.
yeah, exactly.
I
you just
mean,
book it, it's a surprise. Like,
yeah.
oh my God, like
Like, come on, man. I think this is something that every person should have on their, I don't know, is it a budget? Put this on your budget. This is a lifestyle. Do this at least twice in a month, minimum. For athletes, it's even more. They're doing it almost every day, because what they do, it demands that. For employees, they are going under stress, right? But obviously for first timers, once you start, you don't want to stop. At least when you come, let's say today for a massage, you would obviously start with maybe a Swedish. It's a very light massage and it's good for beginners. They'll get a taste of it, and then obviously you're gonna wake up with some side effects. You
some
feel
contractions,
some discomfort.
and then they'll be like, they ruined me.
Yeah,
they
just like gym.
destroyed me.
Yeah, just like gym.
Yeah.
After day one of working out, tomorrow you're gonna wake up with some soreness. Which is
But that means it's a good thing. Like
It
there's
is a good thing.
something that's being targeted.
absolutely.
That's definitely a problem. So
Yeah.
that's why, because a gym, of course, the first 2 weeks is painful, but then you gain muscle, ne?
Yeah, you do.
You're looking toned, you're looking snatched. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Are you taking any pills? Are you? But it's something that's beneficial. So I guess
Absolutely.
if a massage is painful yana in the beginning,
Yeah.
as time goes on,
Your body will get used to it. Because remember, this is something foreign to your body. So you want to get used to it in such a way that it really becomes part of what you do. It becomes a real lifestyle, so that you can reap the benefits while you're still healthy. And obviously, we're gonna look into even people that are trying to reverse if they are maybe going through some chronic issues. But the necessity of doing this on a regular basis, you get to understand that you have longevity. You could live longer and healthy. Remember, longevity is about how long can you stay healthy.
Yeah.
naturally. So that's what everybody is thriving for.
Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
the way that you said like this is like a natural way to heal your body.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was in a lesson a little bit about the massages, and this dated from like long back in the Romans, the Greeks, the Chinese, them having different names for massages, and you're like, guys. This existed way before time.
Yes,
This existed
ancient
way before
times.
modern stuff.
Yes.
So I get it. Like, I think it's something that I'd like to look in, but it's like, in my mind, the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh, I'm getting a massage. Is it, can I afford it?
Yeah.
Is it like, you know, can I put it in my budget? But I don't think people know, Kuti, it's something that is affordable, right?
It's very affordable. I think when you look at skincare right now, there is one of the cheapest massages. I think the starting price, if it's on promotion, is like $25, and then you're looking at $30, 45 minutes, an hour. You can come and pamper yourself. If you want to incorporate with the hot stone, you could obviously pay a little bit extra, which can be $50, including with deep tissue and Swedish. So, I mean, it's not, if you look at it as a financial constraint, then it's going to be more costly if you happen to get sick at a later stage.
Yeah.
So right now, it's basically an investment that you make in your body. The same way you spoil yourself, you know, let this be part of how you spoil yourself. So a lot of people, like, it's about priorities. There's people who go buy booze, like they buy alcohol every weekend, right? And then the amount of money,
Thursday.
yes, and the amount of money they're spending on these things that are actually not really as essential as investments, and you compare it to self-care, well-being, people would rather deprive themselves of the good things, you know. And
I once had that mindset where I thought, oh my God, let me spoil myself. And I was like, no, like my self-care is very important. I started doing the facials, you know, I'm getting like step by step. I really want to get to my maximum point where I'm like, I'm doing this for myself. Any money that I get, I'm doing it for my health.
Absolutely.
You know, because at the end of the day, we only have one life. Yeah. So, and now I want to talk about, you know, we talked about how it can help, how it can heal. I know there's a massage called the lymphatic massage, which mostly deals with like removing toxins from the body. If you can like explain more about that process so that people know, Kuti, this is something that's happening internally. It's not just being, you know, held and, you know, there's something that's happening deeper into your body.
Yeah, this is actually one of the best massages that one should have, at least, you know, from time to time, depending obviously with your condition. But if you look at it from the point of how our system works internally, we obviously have the good things that are being digested, and other stuff obviously they're going to the waste, you know, and then the good stuff is also, you know, contributing into the body to get it functioning. And then there's those little things that remain in the lymphatic system. So those little toxins, obviously, they can develop to become fat, which is bad fat, right? And our lymph is basically sitting on just under the skin. So if there's people that would gain weight, and then there's people that would gain fat, right? So when you look at most of the fat that people have, especially the bad fat, it's just right in the lymphatic system. So the benefits of having that lymphatic treatment, we get to drain those toxins that are there. And then you see that for someone who had maybe a goal to say, I want to lose weight, I want to lose fat. And when we're targeting specifically the lymph in a certain way, that will be draining those toxins. And then the person will get to see that they're actually achieving their results, rather than them thinking they just have weight, but they also have the fat. So that's how we get to approach it, in the sense of also weight loss kind of a program. So those are the benefits of doing a lymphatic drainage massage.
Yeah, because there are also points on our bodies that also drain the lymph, and that's where people like the direction of the massage, isn't it? To the points that drain. You know, there's a lot of these things that are deep that people just don't understand, but they think that people maybe they want to benefit from this. Why are they touching my body? But it's natural.
It's a way of serving and naturally helping each other, so that you can stay healthy.
Yeah, so, guys, this is Wellness Wednesday. We're teaching you something new every Wednesday, and this is something definitely I want to try.
Yeah.
Even me, I haven't tried it, but I
You
want to
should.
try
You
it.
should.
I want to try it and be consistent with it. So earlier on, you were talking about preventing things that can lead on to chronic diseases. So I think that's question. I can ask you this question now, Kuti. What are the effects of the massages? Like your pillars when it comes to massages. What do they not so do? Like you get it. Yeah.
So we've got 3 pillars. How we get to diagnose, or let me say how we approach massage. We obviously have prevention as the number 1 thing. We want to prevent, right?
Because prevention is always better than cure.
And it's also cheaper, right? And then we want to reverse, right? The people who've inherited chronic diseases, and we have people that are developing chronic diseases right now. And when we bring in massage, we're getting to reverse that. And then we have the optimization part of it. When you have done all these 3, and then now you are that person who is going to work every single day, you are expected to perform a duty at work, right? So now we get to utilize that massage for you to perform better. So now the customization of that massage gets more advanced, so that you can now be optimum. You are fresh at work, you're always heads up, you know, you're active, you're getting to meet your deadlines, you've got energy, you're sleeping better, you're good, you've got so much productivity when you are now on that level of optimization.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to, is it, there's prevention and then there's reversing, exactly, the reversing part. You said reversing of chronic diseases. Some can be inherited, some are in the making. I think people would like to know what chronic diseases are. I only got to know what chronic diseases are later on in my life, because I only thought chronic diseases is something that's incurable, but you know that's wrong. Chronic diseases is something that can like prolong into like a long time, prolong your health. Or it's something that we can, you know, heal, isn't it?
Yes.
So can you give me like examples of the chronic diseases and how massaging would relieve these or try to help?
I think the number 1 thing right now we can look into is stress. Everyone is stressed, right?
All
you've
the
got
time.
Family stress,
Economic
school
stress.
economic stress. You've got work stress. You know, your boss is under your neck, like, hey, you know. So stress can really be very harmful, right? Especially if it's not regulated and if it's not treated, not monitored. We're not looking at monitoring anything. We're looking at healing and completely dealing with things. Obviously, with stress is something that happens on a daily, right? But if it's not dealt with in such a way that you become bitter, unforgiving, it does obviously affect your body. We've got our T-spine here. This is where most of the tension resides, right here. This is my T-spine, and then obviously the shoulders as well. Most of the tension and the stress is built up there. You start to build up the knots on your back. So that is caused by stress. So you have people that are now having changes of posture because of stress that's not regulated. So that can be chronic.
You've seen my posture. Like, I don't know if this is something that can be fixed. This is
Yeah,
something
it
that
can
can be fixed.
It can be fixed.
Because I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's not really ladylike.
But you find that a lot of people who are even sitting on a chair, though for more than 6 hours in a day, for someone who is maybe working 9 to 5,
sedentary jobs,
so you are sitting the whole day, and our body is designed to move. So that means you are limited with movement. So that obviously causes stress as well, especially from your lower back, your T-spine. Now your spine is basically compressed for sitting for long hours. So that's also part of stress. So that's one of the biggest things that we're dealing with in the whole world, right? So now a massage comes in, right? We're looking at stretching, you know, getting that person to be optimized. We're getting that person to get back into their normal structure as a human body, you know, always straight, chest out, you know, getting that back straight, avoiding scoliosis. And some people are just sitting at home casually watching TV, and they sit in a certain way that you find maybe their oblique is compressed on this side. And the more that person is getting used to that bad habit, you find that person is eventually changing into a different posture. Some people have a shorter leg just because of sitting in the wrong way, or even sitting for long hours. So now a massage is coming in to introduce, that reversing. Right?
Correction.
Yeah, so now we're
correcting.
doing your movement correction, and then we're incorporating massages in there, some stretches as well, so that this person can actually be well and be optimum.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we talked about optimum, and then we talked about what's the other one? Always forgetting
Preventing
it.
and
Preventing.
reversing, yeah.
And yeah, so the preventing one, like if you start this early,
Yes.
then
Lifestyle.
your
You
lifestyle,
are already preventing.
you're
Yes.
I like that one. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Like that's guys, start by prevention. Don't go to step number 2 and then we are hoping for step number 3, optimization.
Yes.
Let's start by preventing first. Okay.
Absolutely.
I like
you
that.
got that right. You got that right.
It's wellness. We're
Yeah.
teaching them. You're teaching
Yeah.
me. You're teaching me here.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
So
glad to know.
you have worked as a massage therapist, right? Of course, you've seen people in different conditions coming to you.
Yeah.
And I want to know, give us some of the testimonies on how others recovered from this, how others are still coming, how others even got like motivated. This is something that's life changing. So
Yeah.
tell us about these testimonies.
Yeah, not to brag or maybe not to take credit. I honestly believe that this industry, God has gifted a lot of people that are in this industry. We have testimonies all over. We've got testimonies of people, healing from stroke, right here, skincare, and even in my background as well, where I've worked. The clients that I've dealt with, we've seen people healing from someone not functioning at all and coming back to 100%. From someone not having hope at all. People coming to you and say, I haven't slept since COVID, but after one treatment, someone says, calling you first thing in the morning, hey dude, I slept for the first time.
Nicely. Even those people that start breathing
Yes,
nicely, right? Like
yes.
the proper breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, so we have witnessed miracles in this industry because honestly speaking, we have so many professionals in the medical industry. We have doctors, we have physiotherapists, we have massage therapists. All these people are playing a huge role to make sure that everyone is healthy. But if you encounter a client who has been to a physiotherapist or a doctor in 2007, and then you get to encounter them now, and then within a week or 2, 3, 4 weeks, that person is back on 100. It doesn't make you a better person. It's the grace of God. But the benefits of us being in this field, we have seen that this thing works, right? So those are the testimonies. I can tell
Go
you
on and
more
on
and
and on
more
and
and more and more. But I don't want to dwell much on that because it can obviously be a temptation in itself to make you think that you are the one that heals people, but we don't heal people. We're just vessels. That's what I believe. But yeah, I've seen miracles and I've seen results. A lot of people getting from massages.
Okay. And I want to go back to what you said about, the stay-at-home mothers, the people working in like offices, right? And we need to definitely talk about like the burnouts in these work areas, and what benefit it brings to them.
Well, burnout is something that is been in existence for ages, right? Like for instance, there's something called employee management. There's something called employee care. There's something called team building in the workplace. So when these things are not really exercised in the workplace, the business from the business side of things, the business itself is compromised when employees are not well taken care of. And I'm not talking about pay. like paying people. I'm talking about
Long hours.
just taking care of your employees. There's something called team building. Yes, it is necessary, but there's burnout. People get fatigued. People work long hours. People work vigorous jobs where they're carrying heavy stuff in the factory. You have miners, you have builders, you have retail people that are standing for long hours. All those people, they need to be taken care of. Then you may be asking yourself, why do they need to be taken care of?
Exactly, like because they're active.
They're
right?
active.
All the time.
Their bodies are on the line.
Yeah.
They're expected to deliver results so that the business can continue. So if you are a CEO out there and you're watching this, understand that employees need to be taken care of. So we have so many solutions that we have obviously customized for each company. If it's retail, you have people that are standing for long hours in a restaurant, in a mining sector. We have solutions for all those people. I'll give you an example. We have maybe miners or builders. These people are doing vigorous movements, right, throughout the day.
Yeah.
Could be carrying or they could be digging. They are engaging a lot of their muscles, right? And the first thing that comes in your mind is that after maybe an intense 5 days of work, how do we now get these people to perform better again on a Monday, to show up with the same energy, right? Then we introduce massage, right? Massage is a form of recovery. Then we also introduce the movement pattern of things. How well should you move maybe a peak when you're digging down?
Yeah.
How well do you maintain your posture with a neutral spine? So we get to teach employees how well they need to move while they're doing an intense workout at work, right? So there's the movement part of things, and there's the massage part of things, and there's also the nutrition part of things. Because remember, you're not eating just to fill up the stomach, but you're eating to perform, right? And you're also recovering so that you can be optimum in the workplace. So for all those people that are in the workplace, to avoid burnout and increase productivity, we're looking at all those three pillars, which is training, fuel, and recovery. The training is the exercise part of things. Even for people that are sitting for long hours, take breaks. They could take breaks during working hours. It can be a 10 minutes break. I'm not talking about 2 hours break. No, I'm talking about 5 minutes, 10 minutes break where a person can just stand up and then stretch themselves, relieve their back. There are so many exercises that we obviously get to the working places and just show them so that they can increase productivity during the day. And that's part of exercising. And then now we also have a mobile setup that we can come to your office. We can set up there and give you a quick massage, during your lunch hour, and you get back to work fresh, So those are some of the things that we've implemented in the workplace to avoid burnout. And I mean, business continues, business grows when employees are healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. I really like that. And I think I've seen it, like people that work in the morning, early in the morning, because they're like, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
I need to go to work tomorrow again. Like,
exactly. They just keep showing up. Not that they don't want to be there. They want to be there, but they're just there physically. They're not really there mentally anymore. That's why they're not meeting deadlines. They're not showing up to their actual duties 100%. They don't have a reason to perform better. Why? Because they're just drained. They emotionally upheaval. There's nothing that's keeping them going, right? So that's why we're seeing the importance of implementing this in the workplace so that businesses can continue to grow. The workplace can be healthy, not toxic, So if you are running a business out there, this is one of the secrets to keep the money flowing in your business and also taking care of employees, Yeah.
Did you hear that, employer? Take care of your employees.
Yeah.
I think this is such a great topic. It's such a great way to innovate people, to give them ideas on what they're doing wrong and how they can correct it, I don't know if you know this TikTok meme. On TikTok they say, Lord, we are tired. When are you coming? And I was saying, you don't have to be tired when there are things that can minimize that, or things that can help with your tiredness, like massages, right?
Yeah.
So I really love this topic, and I wish this could be longer.
I mean, I wish we could stay here for
But
much
we're
longer.
closing. We're closing.
Guys, you hear she's working with time.
I'm working on time.
She's working with time.
But guys, this is what we do every Wednesday. We inform you, we give you details on how to take care of yourselves, how to keep healthy, because we're not being stingy with this information. We are telling you that there's a way around everything. And remember, we only have one life and one chance to live it to full expectations. How you're going to do that when you're tired and you're going to work, how you're going to do that when your muscles are failing. And you know, I want you to like name the types of massages, like so I'm gonna get my hot stone therapy done, and you should get your
Pulse massage, aromatherapy,
yes,
Thai massage,
yes,
hot stone massage.
yes.
Oh no, I was gonna get bamboo stick massage.
Yes, the one with the marimbas,
marimba stuff there, man.
Guys, because this is for you guys, and we are here, Skincare Skin Share. We do offer those services. I'm getting booked tomorrow. I hope you are. And this is what we do each and every Wednesday. Thank you so much, Joseph, for educating us. Hope we'll see you next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm just around the corner.
Exactly. It's just around the corner. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And remember, we'll see you next Wednesday. Stay hydrated, healthy, and come for massages. Until next time, bye.